In this video, I'll be test driving the Pulsar N160. Bifunctional LED projector headlamp, LED day running lamps, comes with the engine 164.2 cc. Short length exhaust, brakes are 230 mm, LED tail lights, height rider is 795 mm. Tubeless tires, 130 by 70 17s. Monoshock with nitrox suspension. It comes with a max power of 11.7 kilowatts at 8,750 RPM and a max torque of 14.65 Newton meters at 6,750 RPM. It comes in two variants, ABS with 280 mm single channel and an ABS with 300 mm dual channel. High pass switch, third indicator, digital speedometer, digital odometer, also includes gear shifter, clock, fuel economy and range indicator, rev indicator, engine kill switch, high-low beam switch, engine start switch, comes with a fuel tank of 14-liter capacity, split seat arrangement, see the Pulsar badging, comes with the tubeless tires, 100 over 80 by 17s. The brakes are 280 mm. Now let's go for a ride. I'm at the Bajaj showroom to test drive the new N160 Pulsar, and it comes with a new platform. The N160 is essentially an N250 with a smaller engine displacement, with 164.82 cc oil-cooled single to be precise. This is exclusive Brooklyn black color and it gets the 37 mm telescopic forks. The N160 engine is totally different from the existing N160s. The engine is quite smooth and I found myself lazing in shifting and yet did not have any resistance from the engine. Now if you have to have a quick overtake, you need that kind of downshift. The gear shift is quite smooth. Light clutch lever action is smooth. Now I've been driving Pulsar since 2003, and if you guys are familiar, I do have my brother's Pulsar 150 Classic from 2003. Definitely Pulsar have stood out always for technological advancement. But there are some things I clearly dislike from all the versions from 2003. The handlebar designs have gone for a toss. Also, the changing the seat positions, I've also been totally disliking it. The second problem which I dislike and I always notice that nobody talks about is the gear shift sequencing. The older versions which I drive have the all down gear shift. But the new iterations which come, it comes with 1 down, neutral and then 4 up. Which I still don't understand what's the purpose in it. The next is the seating arrangement has got more aggressive, and especially in this segment, I do not believe having a split seat arrangement makes it all interesting, but I guess they won't try to make it more aggressive in this segment. When I compare my old Pulsar to this one, the older one sounds much more aggressive and more exciting, or the new iterations, which I should say, it would be clearly defined. I do have to give it to the design of the N160. The sculpted tank and its extension, or the way the side and the tail section merge, are design highlights. Then there's that floating panel on the front mudguard, the frost effect inside the LED taillights on the black chrome 3D, the Pulsar logo that showcases Bajaj's attention to detail. Overall, the quality of the Pulsar have always been class apart. The Bajaj N160 is going to make the 160 segment more interesting and impressive. The sole intent of this bike is to target the current best 160cc motorcycle, which is the TVS Apache RTR 160 4V. In the future video, I will definitely bring you the snapshots. Like the saying goes, if you have seen one, you've seen them all. In my personal opinion, I find that even though N160 is promising, but it lacks the pizzazz which the original Pulsar had. Although the short length exhaust which is placed centrally provides better stability of the bike, and because of the equally distributed weight as it is mounted under the underbelly, then there is no heat shield required. But you have to think from the perspective of the customer, and if you think this bike is used in a regular setup which is targeted is the 160cc segment, during rainy seasons we receive a lot of rains, and driving through waterlogged roads, there is a possibility that the water is going to go into the exhaust, as it is placed much lower than the usual exhaust. Another thing you might have noticed is that the Pulsar N160 does not come with a kickstart, but this is also common for all BS6 bikes. BS6 bikes come with ECU, which is engine control unit, which controls and runs the bike. All sensors, fuel pumps, actuators and throttle body are connected to the ECU. The ECU requires power supply, which is provided by the battery. If in any case the battery dies, then the ECU does not get the power and the bike won't start. So even if there was a kickstart provided by the manufacturer, bike won't start because there is no power being provided to the ECU. Hence, the kickstart has become redundant. So manufacturers have removed this part from the bike. So our dependency on the battery has increased ever more. Now my final thoughts. Let's look at the pros. Smooth and refined engine offers good power and fuel efficiency. Excellent braking, especially in very wet conditions, thanks to the dual channel ABS. Comfortable riding position. Extremely light clutch is a boon in urban traffic. Looks similar to the more powerful Bajaj Pulsar F250. Now let's look at the cons. The gearbox is prone to false shift, especially between neutral and second. Low end torque is irritating in heavy traffic. No smartphone connectivity. Priced higher than some more powerful options. Competing in an overcrowded segment with not just bikes from other manufacturers but Bajaj itself. Now if you like my video, consider sharing and subscribing to my channel. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit the bell icon for future notifications.